they don't see it as a compartmentalization.
Namaste and welcome. We're doing the video finally on transparency, so this is a very good day to do it. We've been waiting because we had a few issues with transparency that we've been working with, and so in this path one has to be fully transparent. And the reason for being fully transparent, what does transparent means? It means clear. If you're going to reach the ground of being, you have to be clear, transparent. If there's anything that's remaining there, it creates that thread of ego, okay, which keeps the whole drama in place. So if we want to enter realization, we have to be willing to have all of the threads cut that keep all the drama in place, okay? Are you understanding this?
Intellectually, I understand fine.
Intellectually, you understand it fine.
But at another level, something slips by.
On another level, it slips by.
Yeah.
Yeah, one has to find, and I think that I will let Dharma speak to this a bit, because we had a transparency thing. And what kept the thread in place was the fear of not being able to support the family and losing one's professional demeanor in the midst of all of this. And there's nothing to be lost in the end. What one finds is it's life, it's the ground of being. And that when one can let go, what remains is whole and complete as it is. So how can it not benefit every area of life, including your professional area of life? Okay? Realization, realized beings can work in any avenue, okay, and be of benefit to humanity. Okay? This is what happened with Siddhananda. With Siddhananda, she's hospice, works for hospice.
Yeah.
And it was also that same thing, well, maybe if I'm, if I let go of this, if I allow that last thread to be cut, then I won't be able to take care of my son. Okay, I'm going to lose my job. I won't be able to think. I won't be able to carry forward. I won't be able to, remember what I need to do in my job. But it was a total fallacy. In fact, she's gone forward and is writing a book on how to work in hospice and not have to keep oneself drawn back from the patients, how to be transparent and allow that experience to wash through you, okay? And so she's been able to develop a closeness with them, and there's a trust there, and they're able to relax into that experience of that death experience when she's around much easier than with other people. They give her the tough cases, okay? They give her the tough cases. So not only has she not lost the ability to work with these people, she's gained something that allows her to be open enough to let this experience emerge for them, and gives them the ability to have some stableness within it to be able to release.
How does this transparency manifest then in the workplace?
How does transparency manifest in the workplace?
Yes.
Where you go in your workplace, I mean, you're not going to be, of course, divulging your whole background. That's not what's meant with that. When you're talking about being transparent in the path, is just not to cling to this stuff that keeps some sort of a divisionary in place, okay? In your workplace, you have to have honesty, you have to have integrity, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you walk in the door and say, oh, I'm with a guru and I'm this and I'm that. That's not what I was meaning. I'm not talking about regurgitating what's going on, okay? I'm just talking about you be open. If they're asking you a question, answer them honestly. Okay? If they ask you, you're with a guru, whatever, then you say yes. You just be honest in what you're doing. Nothing to hold back. Okay? Be yourself. Okay? Be transparent. Be what you are. There's no facade and mask you need to put on in your workplace. Okay? Be transparent as to what you are. Okay? So I'm going to let Dharma speak a bit about what was going on yesterday after we finished the Diksha, when I asked him to please go back and read the Vivek Chudamani so the mind doesn't reroute. And what happened with that. So this, I will leave this as part 1, so I'm going to stop and restart it again so we can go part 2 because we're limited on time and I don't want to cut this short. Okay, so we'll go on to part 2 in just a moment.